Hello, I'm EnterElysium and welcome back to Out There. We kind of lost on our last run, so, well, now is the perfect time to start a new game. There's nothing else we really can do. Quick start! Okay. So, there we have our location we have to go to, and we are up, all the way up here. Okay, and you want to get in there? Oh, you've got in there. Okay, good. Right, anyway. So, where are we going to jump to? Let's have a quick look. Yellow dwarf. Yellow dwarf there. Can't get to that one, can we? No. Go here. Cross past the grey asteroid that reminded me of the moon. Blah, 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 blah. I got some oxygen. Cool. Okay, fine. Whatever. Fuel. I could do fuel. I could also possibly do with popping down to a rocky planet just to grab some normal bric-a-brac. Right, let's drill. I'm going to drill to 7 irons. Hopefully not really that worth it. Take off, right. It's a shame we don't have that last fish ship that we got on the last run. I really did like that fish ship. I mean, it's a bit annoying in the terms of, you know, you need oxygen for a lot of things, but it's a pretty good one. Right, let's probe here. Oh, good. Right, so we did get a lot of hydrogen from this one. Now, we could go for a second drill. People were like, oh, you should totally go for a second drill when you get so much in the first drill. It's not really worth it, because every time I have to use the drill, I have to expend 7. I might go down like 5 and try launching. You'll see that I get 5 back. That's a perfect example. That's actually a loss, right? I know I spent 5 fuel and I got 5 fuel back, and people be like, well, you spent 5 fuel, got 5 fuel back. Actually, to be fair, hydrogen is double, so it makes 10. But I risk breaking the probe, and every time that happens, I risk, having to spend iron to repair it or something. Honestly, I don't think it's really worth it. On balance, you could say if you need to push it and you desperately need fuel, maybe it's worth it in some circumstances. But overall, I'm just a bit wary. Breaking my stuff is probably not a good thing. There we go, down to 1 hydrogen, annoyingly. 1 hydrogen take up an entire slot. Let's fly out of here. So, where are we going to go next? We've got a black hole, yellow dwarf, and yellow dwarf. Someone did say, oh, you should go black holes because they have ships in orbit around them occasionally. And normally they don't. We lost 10 fuel. Normally they're completely pointless, right? This is a garden world, so we'll land on this and then we'll go to the garden world. And it's pointless going to a black hole just to have nothing there. It's effectively a place you get nothing out of. Ooh, very good. All right. What I want to be able to do, I still want to be able to shift-click to automatically transfer. It's not a thing. I really think it should be a thing. Still got a load of iron and got 1 hafnium. Finish. And I could drill again. Let's see what the returns are. 5 iron, not worth it. Finish. And let's take off. Garden World. Hello, Garden World. Got more oxygen back. Encounter life. The Maronavac. I'm going to approve of whatever you said. Yes. It wants something from my cargo. Give you an iron. It likes my gift. I've gathered Omega. I've got the word friend, fear, Omega, iron. I've learned the supraconductor. All in exchange for... Whoa, that was totally worth it. Alright, let's look at our ship. What did we just get? The supraconductor. Takes 3 tungsten. And requires a shield generator, but upgrades it. Right, so basically it means I get no damage whatsoever. It's basically an upgraded shield generator. But I need a shield generator to use it, so I can't use it. Even if I, had the items to build it, which I don't. So basically it's pointless. Is what we're getting at here. We are very low on fuel, however. We're dangerously low. Like, I need to find fuel on my next jump or we're dead. Now, I could drill here, but it'll take me fuel to drill. I know that there are elements here that I don't have, but if I do that, we're not going to be able to survive. So I need to, I need to leave here. I really want to do a drill, but I'm afraid not. Red dwarf, that's a possibility. Red dwarf. Gonna do this one. I managed to refill my oxygen. Excellent. Good for you. Yay! Probe. Please increase depth. But I have no fuel. But I can't increase the depth. Is that it? Is that literally it? That's it. I can't get any fuel. And I can't risk it like you can with movement. Really? Is that it? That's it. We can't do anything. Oh, that's lame. You should be able to risk it like you can with other things. Like, you know, when you're going to a planet and you don't have fuel, it's like, do you want to risk it? I'd like to be able to risk it with my probes, but apparently no. That's not allowed. Just checking if there's anything I can break down. There's nothing I can break down. I can't really use these for anything else. I can't use that for anything. Like, I have no fuel. Well, that was a very quick run. I do tend to find in this game I do get a lot of really, really quick runs like this, which is a little bit disheartening, to say the least. I think it's an abandon time. There's nothing else I can do. Absolutely nothing I can do. Give up. Let's restart. We're going to do this again, and this time we'll win. Alright, so we need to go there. And we start up here, out there. Right, Yellow Dwarf. Ooh, my space folder teleports me right to a curious sight. Two large space butterfly-like creatures trying to approach one another. A violent solar burst forces one of them to retreat, and it's about to be lost to infinity. Both of them are transparent, glowing with ghostly pulsating lights. Pierce one of the creatures or try to connect them. How do I try to connect them? I shoot a wide rope to delicately capture one of the creatures and pull it back to the other. It is struggling, trying to break free. When it sees my intentions, it stops resisting. I route the engine and try and move the creature with such a mass. This is strange, a bit grotesque, but very touching spectacle for such a anchorite as me. Seeing these mating games in outer space after an hour of joyful dancing, they fly away, leaving droplets of strange matter behind. I can make use of it. I gain an omega. I'd say that's a fair trade. I'm not even going to bother landing on the rocky planet. I'm just going to grab fuel and go on. Yeah, crap. Okay. Let's move on to the next location. White Dwarf or Black Hole? White Dwarf it is. I think about loneliness. Good for you. Rocky planet. Nope. Doesn't have fuel and I'm desperately need fuel. So we're moving on. Goodbye, Mr. Rocky Planet. Goodbye, White Dwarf. Another White Dwarf or a neutron star. I'll take the White Dwarf. It's closer. Cube meat of rations left. It was an intention to feed a whole crew, but now I'm the only one left. The rations include concentrated sticks of cereal and dried meat. They don't taste quite great, but I don't notice the taste anymore. Not a gas giant. Okay, we move on. Please tell me that one of you is a gas giant. There's a neutron star here, but I don't know if that's going to have gas giants, so I'm going to go to the Yellow Dwarf. I need a gas giant here. Three garden planets. 3 garden planets. Gas giant, but I have to risk it to get into orbit, and I die. Okay, so we've died twice in the space of 8 minutes. Let's restart again. Oh my god, we are not doing well. And by not doing well, I mean, you know, dreadfully. Yellow Dwarf. This is getting repetitive. Come on. Oh. Am I dreaming? At the heart of an asteroid field, I spot a light pulsating gently. A hidden space station. The field is quite dense. Heading in my ship would be very risky. I could go in alone, but my suit, there's no... Enter the spacesuit. Sure. Put my suit on, it could be a while. I take a large oxygen tank that also propel me through space. I float slowly through the dancing rock. It's just a piece of quartz, spinning and reflecting the light of the star. I lost 1 oxygen, you know? That was a fine trade, especially at the beginning of the game. Fuel. Fuel me up. I do have to say that I think that the ability to lose quite so quickly like we did last time is a little bit weird. I mean, you know, it's a roguelike game with procedural generation, so those things can happen. But it's a little bit weird to die that quickly with nothing I could have really done. We'll move on, we'll keep looking for fuel. Neutron star, please tell me you've got gas giants. Oh, I'm no longer in outer space. I'm in a huge, luminous place. My senses tell me nothing. I don't understand what's happening. A black disc materializes before me. It fades away, then it's replaced by the number 3, then 5, 7, 11, and then nothing. It's going through... Is it the Fibonacci sequence? 3 plus 5 minus 1. 5 plus 7 minus 1. So the next one is 17. No? It's not going through odd numbers. What is it? I should know this. I've got... Is it the sum... What is it? Number 3, 5, 7, 11. I should know this. I know this. I know this. What is it? 3, 5, 7, 11. Prime numbers. Oh, it's not, I was like 9. Oh, 9 is a prime number, not a prime number, because it's a multiple of 3, obviously. 9 isn't a prime number. What am I thinking? Where was I going for a second? Oh my god. This is the point where you know your brain has died inside your very skull and you haven't realized it. When you don't realize that 9 is not a prime number. I am a complete and utter moron. I apologize to my entire race. It's 13, 17, 19, 15 is a prime not a prime number because it goes between 5 and 3. And 23 is, of course, between... 23 is actually a prime number. So it's 13, 7, 19. Flash a beam of laser light to indicate numerical values. After a long silence, I see my tanks magically fill up. Did you just fill all my tanks up? By 10? Okay, cool. Weird, but cool. And there's fuel here, so I'm going to hit the rocky planet up and then hit the fuel up. Drill. Oh, very nice. Okay, that I can appreciate. That I can get behind. That I like. Take thorium. We'll take the tungsten, and we will take off. Hello. Right, what have we got spare? We've got 1 space spare. I don't dig that, but we have got, hydrogen sitting here, so there we go. Filled up another space, so that's probe. 9. Yeah. Not worth it. Not worth it at all. That gives us 18 fuel in total, and we spent 7 on the drop. We spent 10 getting here, so in effect we made ourselves 1 fuel by doing that. For the risk of, breaking the drill, which, of course, is not a good thing. What are you? Supernovae? I'll go to you. Rocky planet. Keep flying on. Try out the neutron star. My ship gets damaged by photonic winds. There's a garden planet, which I could do with landing at, but I have enough oxygen. The thing is the fuel. I don't know how much fuel I really can afford here, so I'm going to ignore the garden planet. I don't think I can... Where did my 3 go to? That was odd. Okay, so I've lost 3 iron there. Not sure what happened. We've got to continue going on. We need to find more fuel. Blue giants. Great place for some nice gas giants. 1 gas giant, and it's got a garden planet. Good. Right, so we'll hit the gas giant. Hello, Mr. Gas Giant. We would like some of your gas. And our hydrogen probe got destroyed. Great. And we made only 7 fuel. Well, it's going to be 14 fuel, but it's actually going to mean we took a loss. We spent 7 fuel doing the search for fuel, and we spent 10 getting here. I think we're dead again. Because that's not enough to do a jump. Because even if we jump to here, that's 18. We won't be able to get into orbit and get around any gas giants. We've got to hope that the people on the planet give us fuel. Encounter life. Omega. I mean, I'm not sure we still have enough to really get anywhere, but I'll take it. 33. I don't know if it's going to be enough, but we'll see. We will see. We've got no other choice. Take off. Fly. White Dwarf is 18. Yellow Dwarf is 20. What White Dwarf is then? Gas clouds, rainbow coloured, are closing on my ship. In the haze, I see messages. Bandri Adamor. Aller Yumur Adamur. Alrayur Fibber. Then the words Izazmi and Rexivinik. What do I do? I gotta point to one of the words. I'll point to the word on the left. A new technology! Solar sails and the word life. Solar sails. What do I need to build a solar sail? Gold. Reducing fuel costs during interplanetary travel. They cannot be used without standard propulsion equipment. Okay, so basically they reduce cost propulsion. Not that it matters, I don't have any gold. However, I can get into orbit around the gas giant. I have 1 fuel left. That's not enough to really take off or even leave the system, so I'm going to spend it all. Oh! Oh, thank the maker! Oh, ho, ho! I thought we were dead there, I really did. We're probably still dead, mind you. No, I didn't ask for that. We're probably still dead. But we're a lot better off. Right, let's fly away. Let's fly away. We have the red dwarf. Huge construction is adrift in the outer rim of the star system, a long tube enough to pass a small moon with a small control station floating in the center. It's an artificial planet that somehow abandoned its orbit. Lakes, forests, and even gigantic animals are frozen inside the tube for eternity. It's beautiful and it's terrifying. I'm going to land. Gathering water and oxygen. More than I can need to fill my tanks. Awesome. I mean, I can go into the control station, then you can, like, unthaw it. I think I've had that event before. You can, like, unthaw it and, like, all the animals, like, start becoming alive, and you'll be like, oh, in several millennia they'll be alive. But frankly, I couldn't give a damn about that. I need some metals. I'm going to land on a rocky planet. No life, no atmosphere. Columns of bugs, though, crawl on the ground towards a weird asymmetrical pyramid. I get in close. Strange noises permeate from within. The pyramid is made of components of crash-landing ships. There's an unknown module stuck on the wall. I take it with me. I've learned subspace reactor. Can I build it? No, I need Hafnium. That's mine. I'm only going to mine at a 5. I want to save as much fuel as possible here. Silicon, iron, not really what I wanted, but I'll take it. Well, I wanted iron, but that's not really enough. I'm going to split the stack. And I'm going to use 4. Keep 4 for repairs. Just in case, I have to repair a bit of equipment that gets damaged. Should I keep mining on the hopes of hitting a subspace reactor? It depends what I get from this gas giant. If I get a big stack, I'll mine again. I'll mine again. Right, so let us refill our tanks. Now, the only issue we've got at the moment is our hull integrity. It's very, very low. So we're going to land on this planet, land. And I'm going to actually use my last oxygen to free up, there we go, enough slots. And I will need to, repair my hull anyway, because whatever I do, we're going to need to end up risking that. So I'm actually going to drill to 7. More silicon than iron. Well, we wanted the iron. It's a bit disappointing we got silicon. I was hoping for the Hafnium. Well, it's not Hafnium, it's Hafnium. But we got iron, and frankly, at the end of the day, that's what we needed as well, so I can't complain too much. Put the iron in there. And we'll use the fuel as well. So we've got a full tank of fuel, almost. We've almost got a full tank of oxygen. Hull is at 60%, and I could probably repair it a little bit higher, but I want to keep a little bit of this possible. I'll split it into 5 and 5, and I'll use a 5. There we go. Not too badly off. Not too badly off. The first couple of runs this episode didn't really work out for us, did they? We really didn't, do very well there. But now we're a little bit better off, and we actually have the technology for subspace reactor. We just need Hafnium available. Once we get Hafnium, we can save ourselves some fuel cost. But that'll be in the next episode. I've been EnterElysium. We're going to end it here. This has been Out There. Coming soon. And if you've liked, remember to like, not subscribed, please consider subscribing. That way you can see more. Until next time, stay shiny.